Well, hello. So the title of this reading is What Are His or Her Words to You Right Now? So please, first of all, imagine your special person in your mind and then focus in on these three sets of cards here and choose one. So this is set of cards number one, this is set of cards number two, and this is set of cards number three. So I'll just give you a moment now, but also feel free to pause the reading at this point so that you can just take a moment. So right now I'm going to place aside set of cards number two and a set of cards number three. So first of all, I can go ahead with this set of cards number one, and this is going to be an in-depth Celtic cross reading, looking very deeply into your person regarding this question. What are his or her words to you right now? It looks into the past, the present, the future. Okay, so let's go ahead. So we start with, oh my goodness, we start with the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is about new beginnings. Beyond that, it can absolutely represent the offer of, true, real love and absolute commitment in that love. So, as regards when we, associate this with actual words, it very much means that they're very serious about you and they want to speak to you about, I guess, how this can work. How is this going to happen? Because they want it to happen very, very clearly. Okay. Now we have Cups energy here. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Let's look more deeply into this Ace of Cups immediately. And then we will also, of course, look into that past position. Okay. So now, Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, with the Nine of Wands, and let's take a look at this past position. So what I'm getting here, okay, is that they've been wanting to say this for a while, okay, because in the past position we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is, we just look at it, it's in so many ways closely associated with this beautiful Ace of Cups. We've got cards here that are truly representing, dare I say, true romance, true falling for you energy. They want to come towards you. Now, when we look at these three cards here, we see the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. So now the Six of Pentacles can represent like an energy of give and take. So when I see this in this reading, especially with that Page of Pentacles, I kind of see somebody who wants to say these things to you, wants to truly tell you how they feel, but there is some fear associated with, is this going to be, truly reciprocated? We've got the Page of Pentacles. This can represent a sort of shyish energy. This person could even be younger than you. We've got earthy energy here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Now we also have the Nine of Wands. Now the Nine of Wands does represent the wounded warrior. So now we can look at this in several ways. Did you two try and it didn't work? Did they even in their mind try to approach you, but then they kind of chickened out? Are they sort of literally the wounded warrior, like has something happened to them in their past and now they're too scared to go forwards and they've got these boundaries around them, these barriers, these self-imposed barriers, I guess, to a degree, though all for a reason, and now they've fallen for you and they just don't know how to approach you. I'm certainly getting this energy. Let's see. The thing is, though, is that there is an awareness inside of them with this Knight of Swords as the crossing card. There is something about a big shift here. There is an ultimate knowledge inside of their mind that it is something to do with the mind, something to do with this major mind shift that needs to happen. Okay, because there's something here about them wanting to speak to you on a very high level, very, very urgently. Okay, but they are holding back. I do see that. They're literally stuck between this rock and this hard place. It's kind of like if they don't say these words to you, then they're going to be forever in this perpetual kind of limbo. But if they do, what happens then? And this is kind of like what's coming through, I guess. Now, in the hidden position here is the world. Okay, so this is just a beautiful energy all by itself. This represents like the entirety of this. It tells me that if they could really speak from the bottom of their heart, that they tell you that you are the world to them, that no matter what sort of separates you, that they want to come full circle, that they absolutely want to come towards you. That's the best way to describe this. Let's look at this external energy. Oh my goodness. Now this makes so much sense. Because I did say that they did seem to be stuck between this like rock and hard place. And so, and the things have been building here with this Knight of Cups. And so the Tower in the external tells me, especially now that we have the Nine of Wands here, that there's only so much time they can spend in this difficult energy of this extra deck that I brought in. Okay. There is a breakthrough coming through here. This being the 9, people don't stay in the 9s and 10s of the difficult energies of the Wands and the Swords for very long, okay? And now we tie that in with the Tower. It tells me that this is all simmering below the surface and they're not going to be able to hold their words in for very much longer. Oh my goodness. And we have the Queen of Wands going forwards. Now, this is the card of confidence, of passion, of taking action, of breaking through, of, you know, like we see the sunflowers that surround this lady here on the Queen of Wands. She is embracing her kind of energy, the energy that it's now. It's got to be now. And she's also very in tune spiritually with herself and with the energy between you two. I do have to tell you that. Now, you could also be the Queen of Wands. So you could be a Leo, Aries, or Sag. Let's take some more now. Okay. So we have, oh my goodness, we have the Strength energy. There is an absolutely incredible energy between you two, and they are very, very aware of it. Okay, absolutely. Now, what you don't realize is that they see you as an absolute source of all of their strength. It's kind of like if they couldn't think about you and have this with you, then they would be kind of lost here. There is something about something, you know, truly from the past coming through here, that you've always been a source of strength for them. Okay, so please be aware of that. We have some strong fiery energy coming through on both sides here. And now we also have the Three of Wands. We've got more confirmation here with the Three of Wands. This is very much about the traveler energy. It's kind of like tells me that they are absolutely pushing through this Nine of Wands, and they are gaining confidence, and they are, no matter what, they are coming towards you, and they do, you know, this could all be so unspoken right now, quite clearly, but what I get here is they are literally on their way to you. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so now the feeling zone, we have the Moon. So this is about we have this like almost like perfect yet imperfect combination of like that heart energy with that passion, okay, which does kind of like explain the Nine of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups, because They know that they need to choose this road. They've got to choose a road because there's something about the road that they're on which is not working, because they know the only road they should be on is the road with you. But there is the fear of the sting in the tail from this scorpion. And, that's where this Nine of Wands comes in, I feel. Let's take another. There is the sting, the Page of Swords. It can be harsh. It can be about like a truth inside of their mind that may not even be real. Okay. And I don't feel that it is. They're pushing through whatever this difficulty is. Let's continue. Yes, they're pushing through. They're moving from that Page of Swords to the King of Swords. King of Swords is about reaching new heights in your mind, new level of having your ducks in a literal row. Okay. This is about making plans. This is about pushing forwards with that Knight of Swords. Being no doubt that the words they've got to say to you are life-changing, transformative. And what I get here is that it's all about that Ace of Cups. Let's continue. Yeah, and it can't come soon enough, but there is this, they kind of know that they've got no choice. They're gonna say these words, but they're even gonna surprise themselves when they do, and they know this. This is why we've got that Eight of Wands in the hopes, wishes and fears sector. Now this is the amazing thing with this Seven of Swords. This means that they know that there is no more time to waste. Enough time has gone. Another day without you is too long without you. They want to tell you that. Another day without you is too long. And there is something about what's been stolen here in the past. There is something even about them. They may have disappeared from this connection. Okay. Let's take another. Yeah, because we've got this stagnancy. And the Eight of Cups. Yeah. So yeah, I get that, like, for some of you, they absolutely could have been the one to step away, and they do want you to know that they do truly regret their past actions. Okay. So that is kind of like the final message, that they're coming out from behind the clouds, from this stormy weather, from this difficult time period, and that now they absolutely want to move towards you. So that was set of cards number 1. If you found this reading helpful, be so grateful for that thumbs up. Please subscribe. All details to book a personal reading with me are below. Check out my Etsy reviews. Now I'm going to move on to set of cards number 2. Okay, so let's now move on to this set of cards number 2. What are his or her words to you right now in this very moment? Let's take a look here. Okay, let's go ahead. Well, what I have here is that they got plans. They are like, Two of Wands is about, there could be some form of distance between you two, though there does not have to be. This can truly represent also that they're literally planning their future with you. Okay. And there is something here as well with the Two of Wands, which is very much about wanting you to know that however far apart we may be, always know that it doesn't matter. The distance doesn't matter, because I'm here with you. I'm here with you. We're in this together. I'm very much getting that energy. Let's take some more now for this Two of Wands. Oh, the next card that flew out is the Five of Pentacles. I'm very much with you, of course. I love this Five of Pentacles because it's kind of like a message from that can be from a very dark place. Okay. So like right now, whatever's going on between you two, it may feel very, 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 very hard, very, very tough. Okay. But there's something about you two, however far apart you are, or however difficult things are, they want you to know that they're right next to you. You know, the Five of Pentacles is about, I call it my attached at the hip card. It's kind of like when, and especially with this Two of Wands, it's kind of like if I could just be right next to you right now, that's where I'd be. That's where I want to be. I want to be right next to you in this moment. That's the big words that are coming through here. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Swords. So now, Seven of Swords is about kind of lost opportunities, being, you know, not wanting to lose this with you. Okay. It could be that it was already stolen once and they don't want it to be stolen again. Okay. I'm getting something like that. Yeah. And then we have the Hanged Man, which represents this time period. So what's going on here? Like, is this somebody's coming back around? Because this time they don't want to let you go. Okay. That's a message to you. That's what they want to say. Yeah. Because it's already like this injustice. It's just been too much. Like, things need to balance out finally. Surely this is what they want to say, no matter what. This time or now is our time. Oh yeah, Three of Swords. That's really been wanting to pop out actually since I started this recording. This is about no more broken hearts. I can't do this again. It's you that I want. My heart would be broken if you were not in my life. And for some of you, the heart is already breaking because you're not in their life. Let's see what surrounds this. Ace of Wands here. The Fool here. The King of Pentacles here. Okay, what happened in the past here? Because, you know, we're getting several scenarios. So, you know, we've got the... Let's take a look. You two met on a journey. They had to leave. They were a fool. There is something about a break in this connection, okay? And there is actual true regret associated with that, and they want you to know that. No matter how this kind of like separation did happen, or because it's happening now, they want you to know that they just wish this was not the case. They hold you in a very special place with this Ace of Wands because they want you to know that out of all of the people that they have met and interacted with, and it's kind of like you are the one that like really stood out. You're the one who really makes them kind of like that drop the mic moment, like that you're the one they'll never forget. Okay. But also you're the one that they strive for. They want you to know this. And I say that especially because in the external energy here, we've got the King of Pentacles, which is very much about absolute manifestation. And for some of you, it's something to do with if they could just do this, if they could just be with you. And it could be monetary, like that they've got to do something with themselves in order and like financially, like to be with you, something like that. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, so Two of Swords. So they are very aware, okay, I'm looking at this timeline. The Fool, the Three of Swords, and the Two of Swords. It's up to them. They do know this, and they want you to know that they're very aware of this. There is something about having to make some form of decision here, okay? In order to build up to kind of coming towards you. And there's something that could be shrouded. Yeah, so we've got the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is very much about, it's the double-edged sword. So it's about difficulties. Now, these difficulties could be inside of their mind, could also be representative of something that's going on in their life. In order to, you know, truly come towards you, they do need to make some form of decision here, okay? And the thing is, with this Ace and then Two of Swords, and then we have the Three also, this can represent just the mind itself. It can be like the internal kind of struggle inside of their mind in order to make this move towards you. Because of course, you know, that Three of Swords right there, it does make things that there is this energy they've got to get through inside of their mind, okay? Yeah, so there it is. This is about bridging the gap. This is about like a less traveled road, a scary road, okay? But the thing is what they really want you to know is that they hope that the love is mutual, okay, with this Five of Cups, because they're scared that it's not. They want this new beginning with you, with this Ace of Pentacles. You must know this, okay? This is all about brand new beginnings. We also have, yeah, so, you know, this is very interesting. This tells me to go back and look at set of cards number 1 also, okay? Because I'm sure we had that Ace and Page of Pentacles in there from the different deck, okay? So there's a journey here. There's a journey beginning to end through these 3 sets of cards. There's part of them that wants this, but is very scared to express it. And what you must know is that they really want you to know that they are exceptionally attracted to you, but it goes way beyond attraction. It's about wish fulfillment, okay? So they are the words that they have for you right now in this moment. If you found the reading helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Details are below if you'd ever like a reading with me, and check out my Etsy reviews also in the description box below. So right now I am going to move on to set of cards number 3. Okay, so now let us move on to this set of cards number 3. What are his or her words to you right now in this very moment? I do have to say, we've had some, the first 2 sets of cards were really intense. So let's see what happens here also. So let's first of all place these cards down. So this is going to be an in-depth Celtic cross reading, okay? And it looks into everything associated with your person, and, you know, into what they truly do want to say to you, okay? So let's go ahead. Oh my goodness, the lovers, the lovers, the lovers. So just the very fact that we have major arcana lovers energy here tells me that it's about love, okay? End of. It's all about love. They do love you. We have that straight up. Okay. Now, the lovers can also represent a decision. It has to be said. It doesn't have to represent that. But their first words to you are, I'm in love with you. Okay. Let's take some more here. Okay. Oh my goodness, the death energy, the King of Swords. Oh, okay. What happened? Because they want to transform it, clearly. They've got to transform it, and they want you to know this. They're working on it. They want to be with you. There is no doubt about that here. The death with the King of Swords, with the Three of Pentacles. They want to be with you. They want you to know this. This transformative death energy with strategy and planning and moving towards the 3D realm. That's powerful. And whatever obstacles, this is the help or hinder card, this Seven of Wands. So whatever has historically or is right now in the way of this, they want you to know that they're going to do whatever it takes. That's what they want to say. Whatever it takes, they're going to do it. Okay? To be with you. It's a very powerful reading here. Let's see what surrounds this. Oh, the Queen of Cups, right deep down. This is about healing, nurturing, loving. They know that you love them, and they want you to know that they love you too. They're feeling this in the same way that you are. Okay? Let's continue. Oh my goodness. The Ten of Cups in the past position. Okay, this is the card of complete and utter completion. Okay? Loving completion. Now, regardless of your scenario, whatever's gone down with you two, whatever hasn't happened yet, or whatever did happen and could have gone wrong, what I see here is their acknowledgement and their message to you and their words to you that they know that you two are in love. And I say are because it's not that you were. You two still are in love, and they want you to know that. They want you to know that this love stands the test of time here. Seven of Wands, like what's happened? Let's continue. Four of Swords. Sorry, Four of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles. Now this is, oh, okay, this is interesting energy. What structure? They want you to know something about a structure that they are in that needs to break down in order to move to that three with you. There's kind of like a restructuring here. Let's take some more. Ace of Wands. Oh my goodness, the Star. They're restructuring their life. They're literally sort of in this place where everything's about to take off. They want you to know this because it's you. It was always you. It will always be you. And they want to tell you that no matter what ensues now, because I feel like there's going to be some difficult moments in their structure, in their Four of Pentacles, because of this Five of Wands, that they know they've got to do this because you're the one. That's what I'm getting, because you're the star, and they want you to know this. Oh yeah, you're the Wheel of Fortune. It's meant to be. It's destined. This is what they want to say. And they know that this could be a whole roller coaster here, but it's all worth it because it's you. Oh yeah, we've got the Sun in their feelings. Oh my goodness. They want you to know that there's something here about you remind them of what it's like to be like stress free and fancy free and happy and enjoying every moment, but they can only enjoy every moment as long as you're in every moment. You light up their life. And now they do, yes, because we've got the lovers right there in the center. Now it's time for them to embrace the fact that they do have like this choice. Okay, let's continue. Oh, we got the Five of Wands again. Willing to battle for you. Oh, and the Six of Cups. 10 and the 6. You're the one. Six of Cups, pure soulmate, kindred, spirit, energy, irreplaceable. You are irreplaceable. That's what they want to say to you. And they're coming for you. That's what's coming through. If you found this reading helpful, be so grateful for that thumbs up. Please subscribe. Details to book a personal reading are below. And please also check out my Etsy reviews, which are also below. Okay then. I'll leave it there now.